Mentally insane people are the only humans reacting normally to reality. The only sane people are people that we label mentally insane.
American. I live in a 200 square foot flat that has no bedroom. I pay almost $1,800 a month for it now. That's not including utilities. I work full time. I work 10-hour shifts. I work 5 days a week. After I get my paychecks, if I'm to take out rent, utilities, my car payment, which is a 2016 used car, if I take out insurance on the car and medical expenses for my medication, I'm left with about $50 a month.
Life is so challenging that it makes you wonder if the people who are actually losing their minds or going crazy, if they're actually the normal ones, because they realize being confined in this reality with what we are putting up with every single day is the real torturous hell. That's the topic for today's video, guys. Let's discuss in today's video. We're talking about the cost of living. We're talking about the day-to-day life and struggles of your average person. Let's discuss it in today's video.
Mentally insane people are the only humans reacting normally to reality. The only sane people are people that we label mentally insane. Because what do you mean this is your reality, this is the dimension you exist in, and you're acting completely chill and normal? You're not questioning it, you're never freaking out. You're just like, yeah, checks out, driving to work, driving home from work. You do realize that we are on a planet traveling through space faster than your brain can comprehend. Like, we're literally going so fast right now, faster than brain neurons fire, inside of like a machine and flat. Don't know why. And I'll stop here. I'll stop here because I will spiral. Because I'm insane. And you cannot tell me that acting chill and like this is all normal is the same thing to do. Because this is objectively strange. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Why do we look like this?
It really does make you wonder whether or not that's more of a normal response to life now. Like, we are in such a bizarre time period in this, let's call it a simulation. Maybe it's not a simulation, but if it is a simulation, we're at a precipice right now with AI that's going to come in and replace a lot of people's jobs and then ultimately replace people's purpose, right? Like their sense of being.
American. I live in a 200 square foot flat that has no bedroom. I pay almost $1,800 a month for it now. That's not including utilities. I work full time. I work 10-hour shifts. I work 5 days a week. After I get my paychecks, if I'm to take out rent, utilities, my car payment, which is a 2016 used car, if I take out insurance on the car and medical expenses for my medication, I'm left with about $50 a month to cover for gas, food, and anything else I might need, such as like toilet paper, cleaning supplies, literally anything, except going to a doctor. Like, I haven't seen a doctor outside of my psychiatrist for like 3 years now, because fuck, I can't afford that shit. So needless to say, I'm in debt. I was already in debt, but just in the last year I've added $10K to my debt because girls gotta eat. When I made a video about this last year, I got a lot of hate for it online. People saying I need to just pick myself up by the bootstraps, that I'm not trying hard enough. But I think people in America now are realizing that, like, yeah, you're one small step from getting to where I am, to homelessness. And more people are living like me every day. Degrees don't matter here. It just matters what kind of family you were born into, I guess. If you have money, you can sit in a bank and make money. But if you're a worker, you're not really a person here. You're just an asset. And where do you go when it's illegal in some states to be homeless? Why are we considered one of the wealthiest nations, and yet we have almost 1 million people on the streets living, and we can't take care of them? Why are we starting wars and sending money to other countries instead of helping the people here? Or even just using that money for good overseas instead of fucking evil. Americans are so used to hearing fake news that most of us probably still aren't aware of how the world actually works or what history it's actually had. And most of us are just trying to get through each day. We want to leave. We want to have a better life. How do you leave when you don't have money? You know, how do you just go to a different country and not just be homeless there? How do you even get there? I'm an American, and I'm just the average American. Don't come at me for the word flat. Granny flat is a thing in the United States.
So $50 left over a month for gas and everything else? Like, how do you survive? Honestly, she really is on the brink of becoming homeless, but I imagine there's a lot of people facing very similar situations in Canada and the United States.
So can we stop telling people that they're living above their means when they start complaining about the cost of things? Because when I got this apartment right here, clearly you can see it's a starter apartment. It's not anything luxury. Clearly not anything luxury. Not luxury at all. Look at the blinds. It's not luxury. Look at the closet. It's not luxury. You know what I paid? What does that say? Oh, $945 a month for a 1-bedroom. You can see 2019. Lease was ending in 2020. 2020. You want to know what that apartment goes for now? I don't know what it goes for now. Oh, almost $2,000. Oh, why don't we just follow the advice of a boomer? Why don't we just purchase a home? Even the small rinky-dink homes like this are going for $323,000. The gag is, as early as 2014, this home sold for $48,000. $48,000. And if you look in 2012, it sold for $39,000. They have the audacity to be charging $323,000. I'm not even going to talk about gas prices. I didn't even talk about groceries. These are literally the essentials. Just living. The living expenses are astronomical. But for some reason, y'all keep telling people that they're just living above their means. That reminds you, this apartment is almost $2,000 and it's not a luxury apartment. Y'all want to hop into the comment section talking about, oh, well, I found an apartment that was $700 a month. Yeah, and as soon as you click on the reviews, you see roach infestation, rodent infestation, guns, shooting, weed, all of these things. People should not be subjected to that if they don't want to be subjected to that. If having a safe and clean place is living above your means, then hell yeah, I'm going to live above my means.
It's funny how now in 2026, just living a moderately simple life, something that you could easily afford in the 80s, is considered living above your means. If we haven't fallen so far, I think that is such a good indicator of how bad things are. But you leave your thoughts about this video down below in the comment section right now. How far have we fallen in the world where just asking for a modest life seems to be too much? Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.